Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday Wakfu, happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray! Okay, Wakfu, it's 1 year old, yay! Okay, Wakfu was officially released on a leap year on the 29th of February, which means you can argue when its birthday is quite a lot. But yeah, so we're just gonna say it's roughly like the 28th, 29th, whatever. Okay, before I start, I'd like to say a massive thank you to Arachi and all members of Rage Guild for throwing me a little welcome back party. It was very unexpected, and I was obviously exceptionally happy. Nah, it was just really great. There was loads of fireworks. As you can see, I took a few pictures, but yeah, it was really cool. Let's have a recap on events on the Remington server. To be honest, I didn't really play very much, so I don't know if there was any events going on. Probably not. Was there any other events? Well, Ankama did a little event, and it was pretty epic. A massive thank you to Ankama and especially Troil for doing such an amazing event. We did the official meet and greet. What can I say? So at first we had a tour from Troil of Ankama Studios. The first thing, Ankama, we know them as a lovely games company, they make so many things. They produce so many different like products and things. It's really cool, and they're pretty funny, and they look pretty nice. Unfortunately, we couldn't really take any pictures, so you just have to take my word for it. But yeah, and Camera Studios, pretty big place. So yeah, the tour lasted an hour, and it was pretty cool. And I think I might be able to say this, that we went past like the Wakfu part, and everyone was playing masqueraders, which was pretty cool, because obviously that's what everyone's trying to do at the moment, play masqueraders. And then we had question and answer section with Team Wakfu. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And we got, okay, on arrival, so we arrived into our dark room, as it was called, and we was all given a goodie bag full of cool stuff. And then we was all fighting over. We got class posters, and then Troll was like, "Who wants Sakria?" And then three people were like, "Me, me, me." He gives that one. Who wants IOP? Me, me, me. Who wants? And he rips that. Me, me, me. And in the end, I thought I'd be nice and just wait to the end. And in the end, I just got an Exila. That'll do. But yeah, and then we asked Team Wakfu a few questions. We got some quite nice answers. It was quite a lot of fun. But yeah, it was quite fun because we was at first it was maybe a little bit slow, and then we were fighting everyone else to actually get our questions in. But I was very happy that they answered my question, which I've been arguing about with my friend for a long time about some stuff they might or might not add into the game. But yeah, nah, I don't think I'm going to tell you any of the stuff they told me because you should have gone to the event. You just had excuses. Nah, I'm only joking. Okay, I'm sorry for anyone who obviously didn't have money to go to this event, or if you live further than outside of Europe, because I clearly understand that anyone outside of Europe, it was not going to be cheap. But then, how else could I have done an event? Well, I could do an event in every single country, so everyone gets to take part. I'd also like to say thank you very much for everyone who came. It was really cool. We had people from most of the different servers. Had an American guy, a few German guys, Remington players, and a French guy. Yeah, so the Q&A section just went awesome. We had a great laugh, and then we headed over to the bar, and then I was in charge, unfortunately. And then Trill brought over a cake and was all singing happy birthday. Yeah, it was funny. It wasn't a bad cake, not quite a birthday cake, but it's all good. And then we did a little pub quiz. Some of the questions people complained was easy, but don't worry, there was lots of hard questions and there was a few trick questions in which you should have known the answer to. Like lots of the easy ones, you just get it wrong, which is hilarious. I tested the questions on a few friends and they all failed, which I was quite impressed with myself and disappointed with them. Muhaha. No, I'm not going to publish the questions or the answers. I'll keep them in my little drawer of questions. Yeah, the Q&A, the pub quiz just went really good, and then thank you to the Russian players who so kindly dressed up. So there was an actual cosplay competition because obviously I might have worked hardest on my cosplay of everyone. Um, yeah, the cosplay competition. It went pretty funny. It was like a Russian lady. She dressed up in the female witch insignia, and the Russian guy dressed up as a well. Okay, he tried to be a boo wolf monster, but he looked more like a cow. So it was quite obvious which one was going to win, and then obviously I don't count. I never count. I could have won easy. Nah, I'd have definitely lost. But yeah, it was really funny. Now overall, it was just a really great night. Yeah, it was pretty funny that people turned up a little bit earlier than I was expecting, but yeah, I think everyone had a great time. It was cool because first I didn't even realise that people weren't from our server. They weren't from Remington. I couldn't believe it because I'd been chatting to them for a few hours before I even worked it out. I was like, "Oh, what guild are you in? I don't think I recognise your character." And like, "Oh yeah, yeah, we're not on your server." So that was pretty funny, just because had such a great atmosphere and everyone was chatting to each other. But yeah, special thanks to Troll and Ismar, who stayed most of the evening as well to keep the Dofus players. Puh, nah, I'm joking. The Dofus players more entertained. Yeah, overall it was just a great event. Hopefully, I'll run the event next year as well. Who knows? Nah, it's going to be a lot easier and it'll probably even be more fun. I might use some more imagination. I'll try and improve the event. I'm sure I could work out something to improve it somehow. Okay, I'm not sure at the moment. I'll work something out. It'll be cool. But yeah, it was just great the fact that we had players from every server, and so every server got to ask. Okay, not every server. Most of the servers got to ask some questions. Yeah, but I was just super happy, and my organisation skills are just absolutely top notch. So everything went super smooth and perfect. They'll believe anything on YouTube, won't they? Oh, I meant to say that. I just wrote that down. Okay, so that was a recap of events. So, real life event. I did join event with Van Kammer Game Studios, so not too bad, not too bad. Okay, let's do upcoming events for the Remington server. The classic level 110 party. I'm sure since I didn't do one last week, I'm sure some people got level 110. I don't know who they are, but let's have a party for them nonetheless. So I'll probably do it on Saturday. I know, I'll make up a time. Don't worry, I'll post it on the forums and I'll probably post it today or tomorrow. Okay, let's do a tip. The tip is to prioritise your real life friends over people in game. Now, this might sound an unusual tip, but it's how you should play it, really. For example, let's say your friend logs online, your real life friend, you don't even like him very much. He might even be called Noobstorm or some weird name. But you should still play with him, because otherwise, in real life, he's just going to be crying, "Oh, you don't play with me. I wanted to do the arena even though they suck. Yeah, I want to do arena, blah, blah, blah." So you need to prioritize your real life friends. And the opposite's also true. Like, if they say like, "Oh yeah, I would team up with you, but I'm going to team up with my guild members." You know, the ones that not aren't as good as you, or that haven't helped you out as much as I have and stuff. Now, if you do this tip, you will be much more likely in real life to get on better with your friend that you played with. So it's quite a good tip, really. Okay, now if you see me in game, I want you to throw a firework and shout, "Happy birthday, Wakfu!" As it's a year old now. Thank you. Goodbye.